Another fantastic day of Dota 2. I'm feeling good. Last time we left off, I had finally hit 3400 MMR, which is awesome. I am very pleased with this, and as expected, as soon as I switch windows, my Twitch tries to play an ad. I don't know why suddenly I can't just keep it muted always. It seems to not like me very much. That's okay, because I'm ready for it now, so it's only for a split second, and it's all good. So as soon as it's done with that, and I make sure I'm okay, because I'm heard just like that, that's fantastic. I didn't get the chance to do a sound test, but everything's the same, so it really shouldn't be a problem anyway. So we have a new patch, 7.06e. It is not particularly large. I mean, it looks like a lot, but it's mostly just little things here and there. I'm going to just touch upon them real quick for what's relevant. You can read the patch yourself, and you should. Neutral small camps gold bounty was increased by 10%, so this is just small camps. But a 10% increase in bounty means that jungling is kind of okay now. It's still not good, but it's alright. Because it means that when Axe or somebody else is taking mostly small and medium camps, they're going to get a little bit more money for it. And they're not any stronger. So, you know, and them spawning once every minute means you can just farm mostly small and medium camps and still get an okay amount. So this is just meant to make jungle okay, but only for certain heroes. It's still not great for heroes who really can't clear it fast at all. So that's something. Veil, just recipe cost increase. That's supposed to nerf heroes like Zeus who get them too fast. Bloodthorn, slight nerf on the crit. I'm going to skip some of this. Alchemist is finally getting fixed again because he was useless. Base agility increase of 5 means 5 more attack speed and almost 1 more armor. That's supposed to help him in lane and help him last hit because he can hit faster. And then they increased his bounty rune multiplier. That's helpful just to get him money again since they ruined Grievel's Greed. Just some changes to Brewmaster and stuff. I don't really care to go into it. It's not important. Bristleback finally got the nerf I think he needed. A base damage reduction. So now Bristle, as much as his quills are amazing, it's going to be hard for him to stay in lane and get last hits, because now quills are one of the only ways he's going to get last hits. His base damage is crap. It was already crap. It's now more crap. So it's really going to make it easier to deny Bristleback if he's in a solo off lane versus a good carry and a strong support. It's going to be very easy to deny him, and that's going to really change the kind of matchups he's going to be good and bad against. So I think it's important. Some slight Chen buffs here. I like it. Hand of God has needed a buff for a while, in my opinion. I don't play Chen, but it's a lot of healing, but it's 50 more at level 18. I think that's important. Clock got a nerf. By the way, the scope of this is to hurt offlaners. A lot of offlaners get hurt in this patch, so be forewarned. Clockwork Battery Assault costs more now. This is actually significant. 25 mana really does add up for someone like Clock, who has a crap int. And his base damage reduced by 3, which means it's harder for him to last hit and deny. So he's a much worse offlaner. He's much better if he has a lane mate with him. Darkseer, Surge, cooldown increase. No big deal, but it still hurts him as an offlaner. Enchantress, finally Nature's Attendants don't cost a ton when you get them up in levels. They just balance out. So that's nice. Press the Attack is really strong Legion Commander, which people have been finding out, and they've been using it in lane. The cast range was reduced by 100 so that she couldn't just sit safely back and cast it. Now she actually has to be a little closer and a little bit more in danger. Slight Leshrac nerf, that's nice. Lifestealer nerf again. Strength gain, because I guess he's just a good hero right now, so I understand. Lina got a Dragon Slave nerf. This is to hurt her early game mostly, because doing 25 less at the start is a big deal. And then her talent got worse for the Fiery Soul, so that's sad. Skip. Monkey King. Monkey King has just gotten better again. I would say he's solid now. He's a playable hero where he should be at. They increased Boundless Strike cooldown and reduced the cooldown by 3 seconds, so he can use it more often, meaning that he's better at like prolonged engagements. And his Wukong's command attack interval, which is the attack rate of the stone Monkey Kings, was decreased, meaning they attack faster. That's a big deal. So they can attack much faster, meaning that they're more useful. That was needed. Morphling attacks faster. That's cool. Naga actually has base health regen that's not crap, so she can stay in lane, making her more viable. Then they did a Night Stalker nerf. His base intelligence went down, so he can't cast so much. And the cooldown of Hunter in the Night, which is his flying ability, went up because it's really good. Next nerf was needed. They buffed PL's agility gain, thank God. That was 100% necessary. They nerfed my favorite hero, Puck, base armor reduced by 1. I think that puts him at 0. I'm not 100%, but he's really low armor now. He can't trade unless he has phase shift up, which is fine. But he has to make sure he has phase shift up to dodge the harass going the opposite direction, or else he'll take way more damage because of the lack of armor. This is scary. No big deal though. Queen of Pain base damage was reduced, and her spell lifesteal at 25 was reduced. That's a huge nerf for her, both the late game and the early game. Her last hitting is crap now. This hurts a lot. Sand King, we had talked about before how much Caustic Finale does realistically when it runs out, when you don't die, but it runs out, it does damage and slows you. They reduced it dramatically at the beginning, 25 less damage. It does the same at the end, but it has to slowly scale back. So that's really good because early game it's not so bad to get hit by Sand King, as long as you don't die or the creeps don't die. Just some nice Shadow Demon buffs. Sniper got agility gain increase. I don't know why. Spectre got some love. One of his talents is better, and he gets a base strength increase of 1. She gets a base strength increase of 1. That's 20 health. It matters. These are some quality of life stuff. A Venomancer nerf, thank God. Especially since he has such a weird strength gain, 2.15. Like, who has that? So he has a little bit less health now, easier to kill. And then just a quality of life for Wind Ranger. Wind Run costs too much mana, so now it's a little bit less. And Winter Wyvern, very big buff. Cold Embrace base health regen increased by 5. That's a lot. And the Arctic Burn slow also increased at earlier levels, so it's better for Winter Wyvern to gank or fight early. So I'll queue up right away. I know it's already wasted 6 minutes on that, but it was important. That patch was a little bit bigger than some of the previous patches we've seen. I definitely think it's going to change it so that there's a lot less safe offlaners to incentivize doing dual lanes, or to make the person who's not in lane, being the jungle, actually roam around once in a while and come out of the jungle, or to farm like crazy to make it so that they matter more in the mid game. I haven't really played a lot since the patch. I only played a couple bot games, so I actually don't know how this will play out, but we'll see. I haven't played any real games since our last stream, so we'll see how it goes. I am sad to see Puck get nerfed, but I'm happy to see Spectre get buffed. That's always nice. And some of the items that I don't often build, like Bloodthorn, because I don't usually play those int heroes very much, I'm glad to see them nerfed because that's not going to affect me. It's going to affect the people who are trying to kill me, so that's always nice. To see Veil, for example, I very rarely have to build a Veil. I sometimes build one on Phoenix or on Zeus. I probably just won't build it on Phoenix anymore. Zeus still has to buy it, so it just kind of sucks. Sucks to be Zeus. You need 100 more gold. I think it'll change things for the better, though. I definitely think that it's going to put things into a better balance. Because right now it's really weird, the spot that we're in. Having the jungle be so crap and having offlaners be such an important factor into the denying battle with the denying experience gain. It's very strange. So I'm hoping that it balances out. Let me close this. There we go. I'm also excited to share that my HTC Vive will be in tomorrow, supposedly. We'll see about that. Of the title. What title would that be, my friends? But I'm very excited for my HTC Vive. If I find some games that are good for streaming, which I'm sure a lot of them are from what I've seen from other people who stream, then I'll probably end up streaming some of those games at some point. I'll probably add a day, and it'll be a potpourri, as it were. We'll see what I have. I already bought like 20 games just to prepare for it because they're all on sale. I was like, I can't help myself. Spent like $190 just on games alone, which is sad, but I had to do it. The sale was ending, It was worth it. It would have been like $290 if it wasn't all on sale, so I'll take what I can get. I'm excited. Also, for those of you who would care to, I am in the process of setting up my donations. As much as I can't set up my subscriber thing yet, because having actual quote subscribers who pay is through Twitch. I have to be a Twitch partner, which is going to be a longer process, but but I can get donations separately, so if you feel the need to tip me once it's set up, it'll be a link down below. It'll be one of those boxes. I just haven't done it yet. I'm like halfway through the process because it involves setting up so that I have an account ready to receive that sort of thing. There's no pressure. I mean, I don't intend to be making I'm not going to stop if I'm not getting tips, you know what I mean? But it's always appreciated. show me that you love what I'm doing, basically. So look out for that button next time I stream. I guess I don't have to be streaming for you to do it, but that would be kind of silly. I will also set up, if I get it working the way it's supposed to be working, I will set up a some sort of banner, kind of like my most recent follower. I'll set up a banner somewhere that will list my most recent tip, something like that. I'll have to figure it out. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that yet. I'll have to see how it looks, because right now, obviously, we have we have the banner that says the most recent follower. We have where the when the actual follower alert pops up, we have my picture. Hello. I don't in the chat below, so I don't really want to overcrowd the window, because then it would be kind of ridiculous. I'll probably have to reduce sizes. We'll figure it out. I actually played a game against Nature's Prophet recently, and no fun. Never like this. I think that was actually one of the games I put on stream, wasn't it? I think that was my puck game. I won't know if it doesn't load, though. Come on. It was. Yeah, that was no fun. He wasn't very good, but it still was no fun. I wasn't being sarcastic, but yes, you saw your name. No turning back now. I don't know who I want to play then. What, carry? Maybe I'll offlane. Phoenix actually has not been weakened by the offlane changes, so I'm always happy about that, because Phoenix is one of my heroes. PA just got ruined. PA wanted to pick PA. First pick on their team, PA. I always love that. It makes me so happy to just watch them squirm. I feel bad because it's my own teammate, but all the same. I imagine this is a roamer, so I like that, because it'll give me space to do what I need to do. Phoenix is not very good against PA, though, and that worries me. I'm not sure if perhaps a Darkseer or something would be a little bit better. I see we have a random Naga into a random Ursa. A double random is never a good sign. I don't know if I want to take Ursa, but I know how to play him, so it's better than me doing something else. Now, even if he tries to screw me over, I'm fine, because I can play CA. CM. I'll miss my Ursa set, but it's not too fancy, so I'll just accept it for what it is. Oh, I'm happy. Yeah, I know. I hate it when they pick the other heroes that you're going to play. The GIF pops up for you looking at the screen, because it's hard for me to visualize that. To you guys is upper left, I believe. So it's opposite my face. He's going to be so happy getting this set. So sweet. It looks like Ursa's going to have a small problem with Silencer, because getting slowed is really painful. But the good thing is that I can actually go toe-to-toe with PA, as long as I get an MKB later. And I can go toe-to-toe with Troll for, a similar reason. He will be hard with the bashes, because my BKB that I might have to buy won't help me. But that'll be okay, because I'm going to have, hopefully, a stun on Sven, and a mischance from Ricky, and all that good stuff. So I have faith this isn't going to be too bad. I love my Crystal Maiden set. It's so beautiful. So majestic. And the dog is so cute. I just need to get the other skin for my dog. I currently don't have the 3rd tier unlocked, thanks to me never dewarding. But we'll get there. I'm thinking they're going to have a PA in the off... Oh, no. PA safe lane, Morph... I don't know why I dragged from his photo. Morph off lane, Troll in the jungle, Silencer there. Yeah. Yes. That's right. That's what I think's gonna happen. As soon as I saw the clock, I was like, oh, clock has to off lane. You don't really put clock anywhere else, so that means that Morph has to be here, because Morph's not going to go mid against a Wind Ranger. No thanks, basically. Wind Ranger is a very painful mid to face, like, if you don't have good range. Especially if you're melee. Obviously, Morph isn't melee, but if you are, it's awful. I don't really like that set. That's going to make me sad. Oh, I thought you can actually switch in the menu. You can. I could have done that. I didn't need to, wait. I have actually in pub games. I've tried to do that. All right, so I'm in lane with Ursa. That means that I'm gonna have to buy a Tango, Stout Shield, Windlace, because that's just always the build, and because I'll end up with a Vlad's, that's the right thing to do. Double down is not the way to go right now, so I will not be doing that. I won't predict either. I don't really feel that comfortable. His ugly Ursa. That's okay, though. It could be worse. At least he has items, at least. He just... Oh, he actually has the Swift Claws. That makes me happy. Oh, that's me. Why does it show mine if that's not what I'm wearing? That's so ridiculous. Why would it show you the set that you actually have versus the set that you're wearing? At least it's a set, though. I think it's the whole set. Looks like it to me. He's got the claws. He's got the helm. He's got the belt. Ricky's gonna risk it. Nice. GG, friends. Yeah, I know. Ice Frog, please fix. Volvo, come on. I find the baby crying to be one of the most irritating sound clips. Please don't use that in your game. It's awful. Only use it if someone is legitimately being a crybaby, because then it's okay to listen to the awfulness. Oh, I do have Crystal Maid in my lane. Nice. Well, me having this lane is silly now. Alright, a Morph. I think Fairy Swipe's is safe to take here. I don't think I'm going to need to get a Quelling Blade by any means. I'm basically just going for quick phase boots so I can pressure Morph away. I also want to get an Orb of Venom at some point, just for easy... Dang. Easy chase. Alright, she left after she hurt Morphling. I approve of that. That's usually what you want to do if the lane is relatively safe. Like, what's Morph going to do to me, for example? I know there won't be a last hit before I get this. Now I'm fast. He's moving 285, I'm using a 375. I could actually dive him if I really wanted to. I don't know if he knows that. The only downside is he does have waveform, which could save him from a potential issue. Two denies, that's always a powerful position to be in. Ooh, denied in the range creep too. I always love that. Right now, the idea as Ursa is I don't want to level up the actual overpower too much because I'll never get that many hits on him because of how long it'll take to hit him versus how quick he's gonna wave for him. Ow, I guess. Good thing I have armor as Ursa. I'm okay with taking some damage to him. I'm going to eat away all his tangos because Morphling has a problem with regen because he wants to morph to agility. I'm going to ruin his last hitting by making him more strength instead. And I'm going to protect myself with a very safe rune here. And safe ward rune. I was looking at the bounty rune on the map that Ricky's about to take. Oh, maybe not. I guess the rune was taken by Troll. If he doesn't have smoke screen, he shouldn't even be up here. It's not going to help me. Just being honest. I don't need harass on him too much. I need a kill. Alright, I almost have that. Then I'll buy my Orb of Venom, and I'll be in good shape. Even one hit, by the way, if you can get one hit safely without drawing tower aggro, if you understand how tower aggro works, it's worth it. Silencer hard carry. Ah, jeez. Of course they are going to be complaining. Just play the game, you know? As soon as I'm not doing anything, I'm just going to mute these guys, because I don't really want to hear their squabbling. This being pushed in my direction is actually a really good thing. I don't want it to be really pushed under my tower, but I do want it to be closer to me. Alright, Fury Swipe's more important. I think you can buy it. Yeah, I can buy Orb, but I'm good. Just making sure. Come on, Ursa, run. He has more health now, but not by so much that he can really do anything with it. Which is kind of the point. I don't want him to be able to stay around. I have all the farm in the world over this guy. The lane's pretty much already won at this point. See, that's so sad. Yeah, they always have to argue in all chat. I don't know. They're ridiculous. They can't just play a game, you know? I just hit level 5, so I'm about a half to 75% of a level over him, which is great. And it's just going to get worse because I can get all the denies now and he can't stop me. Morphling will never be able to kill me from this point on, probably. Because I'm about to have ults. And I can produce all of that, you know, instant damage he's going to try to do. Like now he can't touch me. Still faster than him, but I guess not fast enough. He can leave lane calmly now. And Troll won't be getting that today. It's lovely being Ursa and just bullying people. That's basically what you do. And I'll bring those groups back just in time to matter. I barely expended any resources to chase Morph, if you noticed. He never had any ability to stop me doing what I wanted to do. And that's the biggest factor, is that I was never in any danger. Even with like a TP, it would need 2 TPs probably. And I was able to push him all the way out of lane. It's okay to waste this, by the way, to make sure you get last hits. Oh, sad. I'm getting some good damage on the tower too, and since I put this in my inventory, I actually have a way to regen health. What's up, A Lonely Camel? Welcome back. I wasn't sure if you would be joining me again. How are you doing? Have you had any good Dota matches recently? I would assume yes, because you play in a higher MMR bracket, but it's never a guarantee. Even in the pros, people screw up games. Oh, you Crystal Maiden, you're killing me. Alright, good. Go jungle. This is when a Crystal Maiden is justified in jungling, by the way. I do not need her for anything. So she might as well either roam or jungle. Alright, throw off aggro. Get all my money. Now I'm feeling great. This is a great place to be in. I'm safe. It's looking very close. That's where it's at, my man. I believe. My video of the day from Sunday. My most recent. Oh no. Ah, I knew it. What a jerk. I always appreciate people who watch my VODs. Even if you're not here live, that's alright. This guy is so mad. Oh, I forgot. I promised. As soon as as soon as I was done farming, I can mute these guys. So I don't care to see Silencer or PA. Oh, that's not true. I also Troll. Good. That was an embarrassment. I messed up really bad. I would level up my Urshock, by the way, but I'm planning to Roche like in the next... Well, as soon as I get this, basically, and smoke. If you don't smoke when you're Roche, by the way, you're wrong. I don't care what MMR you're at. You are wrong. You never know when someone's going to decide, I'm going to ward just in case. That's the great thing about smoke. Counters wards. I love how this guy's telling me what to do. I don't even have lifesteal. The guy's telling me to go Roche. Alright, they already spawned over here, so no threat of walking into that camp. Somebody use that? When did somebody use that? I guess more importantly, why did somebody use that? Alright, smoke. Send all that stuff to me. We're gonna see this nice easy Roche because I'll be level 9. I have tons of items. I'm up to 3.4k MMR. I'm doing awesome. I don't know if doing this right now is safe with low health, so I'm gonna try to gain some health real quick. Yeah, I went up from 3.29, 3.3, whatever. KMMR to 3.4. I've won like repeatedly in a row. It's nice. I love it. I hate when people try to just tell you things. Not like, I think maybe you should. They just tell you what to do. It's like, don't tell me what to do. I know what I'm doing. I think you can. All it takes is determination. I don't really care about magic resistance. It's not that important to me. Blink Dagger next. The montage music, absolutely. There is a distinct difference between training montage and regular montages. The music is significantly more important. He's doing a fine job. I have no problem with what he's doing. He just needs to leave me alone. Rocky theme song is a good montage. I could accept the Rocky theme song. I like Push It to the Limit, which is from Scarface. Scarface. I'm a big fan of that one. What irritates me is I was basically solo in lane. Crystal Maiden came in once to help me, and then after that, she only came in after the lane was won. So I'm not counting that, because that's ridiculous. Despite that, they're expecting me to keep up with what I imagine a safe lane Ursa with a lane mate would do. I don't think I've used the new Twitch app. Ever. Not out of any particular reason, but no. That's really upsetting. It shouldn't be laggy. I'm wondering if it's maybe perhaps my stream is a little bit taxing because of what the resolution I stream in is, but I doubt it. It's lagging your whole tablet? That's awful. I'm just gonna walk back to base and grab this because my team's never gonna like have space for it. They're never gonna like let me just take it. So in this particular matchup, I'm considering what I could get to matter. I'm thinking actually that a Basher is probably best because I need to shut down PA and Troll, and that's the kind of item you build for them. I don't need that right now. Alright, let's just fight mid. I'm glad I got the tower. That was easy. It's almost as if I'm really strong. I do need MKB, but I'm thinking it's really expensive, so I want to get the Basher first. I don't think BKB is the play. I don't really care about anything they cast to me. Being silenced as Ursa isn't a big deal once you initiate. So I'm not worried about that. I definitely will need one later for when Morphling finally gets online, but I don't know if you saw from the beginning, he is not getting online anytime soon. Like, it's legitimately going to be forever. Well, there goes my Aegis. I kind of hoped the Arrow Shark would kill that creep. It did not. I think I'm just going to get a Basher into an MKB. I think that's the play here. Yeah, I didn't think so, Silencer. Easy game. This tower hates me. I threw off aggro. I clicked a creep, but I guess it doesn't like me. Alright, now MKB. MKB. These people are never done with the courier. Like, I don't know how it's possible. It's kind of irritating, though, because, you know, I need it. I definitely think that I need to take the armor, because doing damage isn't going to be a concern. We have a good amount. I think for once, the attack speed isn't as important. I mean, it's important, but it doesn't matter as much as damage. I mean, armor. I have to live. I wouldn't call them lazy, but I do understand what you guys mean. Sometimes there are things that like get realized immediately when you update, and then nobody fixes them for a long time. I might be biased because it's Twitch, but, you know, I wouldn't say lazy. Have a lot in their plate. So, Morphling, like I said, level 12, that's all he has. What a jerk. Just doesn't want me to get the kill. My money. No tower, can't TP there. Yes. Yes, she does. Yeah, they literally make it unplayable. I hate that. And by the way, I know because I have asked before as well. I didn't ask on stream, but I was curious. You have to know these things. Let's compare levels on farm. I'm 15. Sven is 15, but I'm a half level above him. They have a 15 PA. Sven has a Crystallis, good item. My Vlad trumps his Morbid Mask. I have a Blink. My Basher goes over his Echo Saber. So we actually have comparable farm, I guess. It's comparable. This is a question I do not know the answer to. 2 afros. I feel left out now. I need to change my hairstyle, obviously. I don't know. I feel like smoke inking is probably the move, but we actually need people to be around to help. Block could cause a lot of problems if he gets a good hook shot or something. Come on, come on. And goodbye. Afro Club. Hashtag Afro Club. I've been waiting for the hashtag Afro Chick. Troll has nothing compared to me. I don't know what items he has, but that was a joke. Thank God Wind Ranger got the shackle. Ow, that must have hurt. I don't really care if I get silenced. It's not really a big deal. I just don't love it. Alright, I'm going to put my Windlace away temporarily to make space for Demon Edge so I can actually do damage. Ha 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 ha, Sven, that's what you get. I'm happy. I'll gladly get Roshan. Good with me. Easy kill. Especially if I bash. If I bash. Good start. Gotta get those early bashes. They matter a lot more than the late bashes. Getting that 630 extra damage every hit. I don't want it. I don't need it. Not a necessary item for me. Oh, man. So painful. Eh. Ooh, 34 gold. I'll take it. Did he buy back? No, he just did, he's not high enough level. Well, this game is over. I mean, it's sad too, because to get my challenge, I have to actually stun with my basher right after. Ah, Wind Ranger. Aegis, I don't really care. Ooh. Mine. Get my MKB. There we go. I do a bunch of damage now. I'm happy about that. They could have probably saved me with the Fusel Blades and stuff, but they thought that wasn't important. And so we've lost the Rax. That's cool. Why not? We're actually getting gutted right now. We're too busy getting kills to realize our base is being taken. Nothing bad's going to happen, probably. We'll just get a lot of damage on this tower, but it's still pretty ridiculous if you think about it. Still think this tower heals. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. It's just a ridiculous game. 5 minutes. What? I'm not going to hold this pause. That's ridiculous. You just started. It's 29 minutes in. Why would I need to pause, you know? That just seems obnoxious, if anything. I'm so used to building a Abyssal Blade the other way, like having a Vanguard first. It just feels weird to me to build the Vanguard second. All right. Need some money. That's what I need. Nope. Out, out, out. I preserved it. No big deal. It locked. That's unfortunate. I guess the app really does need some work. I'll block so that she can't get grabbed. Good money. I'll actually switch out for the Windlace. I don't need the move speed as much anymore because I have the Blink Dagger anyway. I'd rather have the health. I can also finish the Ring of Health in the side shop anyway, which is what I will be doing. Level 20, I'll probably take the health. Being a little tankier is never a bad thing for Ursa. Sen wouldn't even pause on his own. What a jerk. Alright, I don't need the Windlace. Alright, I don't know how that happened. Take that. There we go. I have a Vanguard now, making me much more capable of taking harass from both Troll and PA. It's much harder for them to kill me, essentially. No thanks. They have an orchid. They didn't do any damage to me though, so I guess I don't care. I want to move, but without anybody else, it's kind of a crappy idea. Have to kill this Sven illusion. He's gonna get all the credit now for getting all those kills, but we all know that I'm doing all the damage here. I'm the one who matters, so I don't really care. I didn't disjoint it. Wow. I'm actually surprised. We at least got one of the racks, so we have a good spot here. There's Troll. I get hit by so many things. So many different abilities. I really don't need it. But I'm probably going to take it anyway. Because I don't want them to have it because they'll mess it up. Just getting that Ursa money. Give me the Abyssal Blade. I guess I'd go for a Scotty next if I had to choose. I don't think I will. I won't get that far. Game should already be over, but our team is not really playing as well as they maybe could. They're not bad players. I just feel like we could be making more moves here. Then I have an Abyssal Blade. I am super tanky. Do a lot of damage. I am ready to go, essentially. Yeah, it's an easy game. I mean, I'm 7-1 and 6. I just wish that I didn't die that one time. Shut up. Please end. I have work. We're in a 35-minute game. I hate people who do that. That's ridiculous. Especially since Wind Ranger can pretty much just do it herself. Well, mega groups are coming. Making me fight myself, what jerks. All my kills. I'll send it as fast as possible for Wind Ranger's sake. Yep, there we go. Yeah, don't... They did get a rack, so it was ridiculous. It was dumb. It was because we didn't care about them taking it. They just ignored it. Alright. Let's take a look at the post-game real quick. This isn't going to be a long one, I don't imagine. I am way richer than our team. I guess Sven was kind of closing in with only 2 to 3,000 to go. But I had a lot more money. It wasn't because of the last hits. It was because of, well, not dying. That's how you get money. Farm, kill, assist, don't die. Yeah, exactly. In this match, honestly, we won because I guess Sven just owned his lane. I don't know how, but he just got everything he ever wanted. He got tons of farm. He got kills from the early match. Ricky roamed around and got kills. They did not have any effective roamer or anything. And they soloed a Morphling versus an Ursa. You don't win that matchup, in my opinion. That's never going to happen. Ursa will hurt you every time you come close, and you'll be forced to waste all your mana on waveform, and then you lose. That's basically the easy mode. We've never were behind. I was always ahead in the sweet net worth battle, something I always love. The only issue was that Sven was trying to compete with me, but it's okay, because I was a better player. Guy was a jerk, too. Yelling at other teammates to do things. I always hate that. I mean, they lost the game once I had an 11-minute Vlad's, and Sven had his... He had something else, didn't he? I think he had an Echo Saber over 12. That's not bad either. We both had good farm by, 11, 12 minutes. They didn't have anything. Like, they literally had no items. Most of them didn't even finish their boots, like whatever their boots were going to be at that point. So we just started steamrolling. I'm not really going to get into it. I will check how much MMR I won, though, because I'm always curious. 25. Good start. We're up to 3,438. What a good number. We're moving up in the world, finally. I feel it is rightfully deserved. I'm just wondering if perhaps they made some fatal flaw that I'm not aware of. This is a mistake. If you're Morphling and you're in a lane where you don't have a support who has a stun, which he had no support, you do not go Morph first. That is ridiculous. That is going to lead to you not having any escape whatsoever. If I had known he had Morph first, and I had run at him, he'd die. If Crystal Man was there, dead. Dead hero. There's no way he can get away. I had a win lace, I was faster than him. No, I don't play against bots very often. I play against bots when I want to practice a new strategy, or when I'm playing with people who are so different in MMR that we can't really matchmake together. So like if I'm playing with somebody who's at 1,000 MMR, and I'm at 3.4k, a regular match isn't going to work out, because we're going to get a lot of people who are going to be so far above that person that they can't even play. That's usually when I play bots, or when I don't have enough time for a real game, so I can't commit to it. So I'm like, oh, well, I might as well just play against bots and just like practice, but not commit to something I might have to quit. What are the practice matches? Like, what do I practice in practice matches? I usually practice heroes that are complicated. I'll practice comboing with things like Earth Spirit, or I'll practice like a new jungle build maybe. So if I'm trying to play like Alk in the jungle or something, I'll have to go in and see if it actually works, because it doesn't matter if there's other heroes around. I mean, obviously if they gank me, that would matter, but I want to see if I can actually kill creeps in an efficient manner that would work in a real game. Because just going into a real game and saying, let me try this, could lose us the game. And I just don't like to do that. I don't think it's usually very efficient. But I played a couple here. These were with some of my friends who are lower or spread MMRs. As Afrotrick pointed out, she was in a couple of these matches. So since she's down in 800, 900 MMR range and I'm at 3.4k, I mean, we can't. It'd be very hard. Yeah, you just make a lobby and play. You just you invite people to your party. So I have other people in my party. In this, you just click on create lobby, or you can just do practice with bots, whichever. You hit practice with bots, select the difficulty, and you're good to go. If you do your own lobby, you can do any combination. So you can put people against each other. You can set it up so you do like a 1v1 mid with somebody, or a 2v1, fill it with bots, whatever you want to do. There's a lot of things you can do. It helps to practice. Or if you want to have fun with some friends, like if you have 9 friends and you wanted to do your own custom 5v5, you can set it up with whatever settings you want, which is nice because obviously you're never going to get the opportunity to accidentally run into your other 5 friends if you just all queue as 2 separate parties. So it's cool. If you look into the settings when I'm not matchmaking, if I remember, I'll show you afterward. You can just play with bots with as many, with a whole party. It's fun. It's a good way to kill time and to practice things and mess around. I always like to make it a competition. A friend who's similar MMR to myself, I always try to steal all his last hits and all of his kills. And it becomes fun, since we're playing against bots, who cares? I'm not ruining anything for anybody. Except him, I guess. Except him. I don't feel that bad. It's deserved. Everybody always steals my farm, too. Even when I play bot games seriously, everybody always comes in and tries to take my farm. And I'm like, have you seen me play the game? Like, just let me have the farm. And that never works. The only problem with bots is that they are prone to deathballing. They will just 5-man after 10 minutes the whole time. They will not stop 5-man. They'll always rotate as 5. So you go for a tower, 5 are going to come. And it sucks as the player because your bots know they'll avoid the 5-man and they'll just go do something else. But you have no idea. You're like, oh, I'll just go push top tower. It's a tier 1. It's like 11 minutes into the game and then 5 people will come and kill you. It's pretty sad. And absolutely, kill secured. Kill secured. That's what I say. I have secured your kill. Don't worry. I need the farm more than them anyway, right? That's not always true, but that's what makes it fun. I'll even play heroes who aren't very good at killing, and I'll see if I can steal kills as them. That's always fun. Like, I'll steal kills with Pudge's Rot against someone who has a really heavy right click, and it's like, I don't know how that happened, but it's good to be me. None of the same people, right? Doesn't seem like it. Awesome. Going in with 25 MMR up, I'm feeling strong about this. Ban NP, because I always ban NP, and I will not stop banning NP. Who could I go mid that wasn't ruined? Quap really took a big hit. Puck took a hit. Storm Spirit didn't take a hit because he doesn't build Veil, and nothing really changed about him, so that could be possible. I do like a good Storm Spirit game. Especially against Bloodseeker, because I don't care about Rupture. Alt. No damage taken. What a beautiful, beautiful life it is. I could even build a Scythe of Ice and get this challenge, although I don't think I'll get that many hexes, so I might want to choose something else. Oh, Bloodstone. Well, that ruins that. Never mind. Well, I could do Timbersaw for Bloodstone. This is why I don't like people who random in ranked, because it kind of just screwed me out of like what I wanted to play, which was pretty good. Timbersaw is terrible against Bloodseeker, so I'm definitely not going to do that. Bristle's kind of bad. Being silenced is really painful. Phoenix is pretty bad, except that I can ult, but Ursa's good against Phoenix, so that's not going to work either. Oh, yeah, Storm Spirit ult ignores everything. Nothing affects Storm Spirit during his ult. He's invulnerable and hidden. I think he's hidden. He's at least invulnerable, so nothing affects him. It's pretty bull. Maybe a Monkey King? Monkey King's not bad. He just got better, so maybe. I think Monkey King could actually be the play here, because I don't need to run, and if he wants me to stand in place under his silence, it's like, okay, you're gonna have to take all of my ult, so I'm just gonna ult and let him walk in. Sure. The only problem I'm gonna have is Ursa focusing me, but I'm gonna try to stun him until he gets his BKB, so that won't be a big concern. I think Monkey King could really be the play here. I wonder if controlled units, if that counts, if his ult counts. I will pick... I believe in this. I believe in this. He's much better with his regen and his stun cooldown reduction and his ult attack speed. I believe in it. What should I build on an off-lane Monkey King? I think I need mana and armor. So I think this is probably the build, and build that into a Ring of Aquila. I'm not sharing farm as a Monkey King. That's ridiculous. So let's just make sure that doesn't happen. It's okay if he Magna supports. That's not that bad. I just want to make sure that that's, you know, going to be the way it works out. Earth Spirit would actually be great here if you're good as him, because the initiation, just being able to stun and silence everybody, would do a huge wonder, and then have lots of DOT for, you know, just keeping them down. I haven't played Monkey King in a little while, so I'm not super. I don't believe in myself too much, but I think with his buffs, he's in a better place. Because the last time I tried to lane a Monkey King, my problem was I had no regen. He just didn't have any passive regen, and they've increased that since the last time I played him. So I think it'll be better, especially since I'm not solo. Solo Monkey King is crap. Maybe I can trick Bloodseeker. If he tries to rupture me, I can turn into something. Go bottom AA, easy kill. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't even care at this point. I was hoping for some sweet jukes. The good thing is that, well, the bad thing is they're going to have a Quelling Blade probably on both of these people, which means they're going to cut me down out of trees, but I'll just have to be careful. Playing Monkey King is always a dangerous game. Alright, we got a decent tower level. We beat theirs. They are weak, puny tower, one below ours. The game is already decided. Hashtag better tower. Their lineup is good, so I'm a little bit worried. I'm definitely not doubling down. I'm not playing that game. I'm not gonna. I've been playing safe for a while. I don't need to mess that up. I should have gone a Windlace. I think Tree Dance is almost always the right option. It just makes it much safer. Jump on this algae. I love jumping on this. It looks so silly to jump on the algae too. Like, they're all different shapes. That's gonna mess with me. I'm gonna mess up one of these tree dances and die for it. Come. Throw them off balance with my good luck, have fun. Chaos Knight actually suffers from this because Invoker wasn't paying attention. He should be dead. No, Crystal Maiden, you're not fast enough. No Windlace? Oh my god. That's so crap. A CM without a Windlace is silly. She's so slow. Higher level towers have more HP, man. I'm just really upset because that should have been a kill, but this CM is greedy. First, she took Frostbite before she even got the chance to go near them. If she had Crystal Frozen Nova, is that what it's called? Whatever. Frost Nova. She would have killed them. Just flat out. Or bought a Windlace instead of buying all that she bought. Alright, Ursa. I have more range. So I'm going to try to hit Ursa and make him upset. Oh, geez, that was scary. It's gonna be rough since I expected to have somebody lane with me. Yeah, I didn't want to be a solo off-lane MK. I wanted to be a dual lane MK, but obviously that can never happen. Nobody can ever just do a normal dual lane, even when that's the plan. I'm in some trouble, let's put it that way. I'll make it work, though. I always make it work. I knew I couldn't stop it, but I figured at the very least I could pressure him to go forward. Take a few more right clicks from the creeps. I wonder what Mirana's up to. Is she actually still doing this? Soak some experience. Always good. This creep is going to die, and I'm just going to get the experience, I guess. Better than nothing. Alright, I need to block this, because this is what she's going to do the whole game. I thought he was going to go for me. I guess he's just aggressively attacking creeps. Ooh, my armor is not very high. I can't get any of these. I don't do any damage. The pain is real. I'll take Boundless Strike just to do something. It'll help me stack up my passive, so it's better than nothing. I think, at this point, Jingu Mastery is better. It's hard to say. This lane's so weird that there's no real obvious right answer. Our courier got killed somehow. I'm so dead. Oh, good. That's why I got the stun, even though I just hurt myself for almost no reason. Morana's gonna try to arrow me here. I actually think I have to go back to base. I'm just too low. This is very sad. The problem is I can't really get enough range to stop the Ursa. He's too fast. Oh, actually, now that I say that out loud, though, you know what fixes that? My Windlace that I was talking about. Doesn't fix it, but it helps. Alright, I'm actually faster than Ursa before he phases. Oh my god, that damage is ridiculous. This is very difficult.
Oh, I would have gone for that. Yeah, I will. It's fucking dead.
That was a pretty jerk move by the Quap.
Can you get the wards there?
I pinged. It didn't matter. So they can just figure it out. Do you want me to put the ward down? Okay, I guess. Whatever they say. Don't release your first skill. I don't know what that means to him, but I'm assuming that he's using his cold feet at the wrong time. I'm sure AA would argue, well, you should use your stun as soon as I cold feet, but... How'd I get 2 wards? Picked up 1, I thought. I guess I was wrong.
I mean, they have wards here, so I don't know. Can't really do anything.
Who knew Invoker was going to, oh, hi, Bloodseeker. That was upsetting. I didn't really want to run into Bloodseeker, but at least I didn't die for it. I actually didn't do anything.
Can you put the wards on the courier AA and I'll place them? Just tell me when they're on there.
Bigger stun. Or is this getting free farm? I can't stop anybody because we can't even see that many people on the map. I can't find Marana,
Just
for
put them on
example.
the courier. You already have 2, don't you? Me kill Invoker.
Probably not. I'm not gonna say it to him, but probably not.
Flop doesn't have ult.
That's Marana arrow. Just calmly dodge that in my own time.
You don't have ult. TPing. Go. Go. Okay. Air Sunstrike.
I don't think I can kill Invoker like this, but I can certainly try to pressure him. Eck. This is disgusting. I just can't even get anything going. Because of the fact that I couldn't farm because I didn't get a support like I was supposed to.
I'm just gonna grab the words and place them. Since you're bottom. And then you can top.
I'm wondering if maybe treads are better than phase boots. Because I'm not really concerned with chase. I'm concerned with staying alive inside my my thing. I'm thinking the treads aren't bad. No matter what. They're not a bad option. They just might not be ideal. Treads what I'll do. I wonder if you boundless strike a courier as Monkey King, will it get hit? It's a good question, right? I helped.
Keep chasing.
I'm so helpful. Look at me. To that one little stun.
When it's a sure kill like that, try to CC the Timber. Like when this Gold Seeker wasn't gonna get away.
He's getting a hand of Midas, I think. It's not magic damage, though. It's an attack. It's physical. He issues an attack, basically, in a line. It's based on his attack. I don't know if it works like PA, for example. I don't even know, can PA dagger a courier? Because I don't think so. Ursa is so strong now, by the way.
You need to send the courier up the lane, or it'll die. Dude, what is this warding? What the fuck is that?
That's my fault. Because his has only 353. Mine was put up, like, just after. I guess. I didn't know that.
He has wards, man, obviously. Don't do that, please.
Alright, let's get some actual attacks in. well, some things pierce and some things don't. There are certain skills that do work on couriers. I just don't remember what they all are. The last time I checked up on it, Monkey King wasn't even in the game, so I really don't know.
She used to leap already. Yo.
I can't really chase, not that fast. Oh, they're coming back in. I guess I could then. Who just came back though? That's my concern.
Nice job.
That went very well, all things considered. Fortunately, this is actually really strong now that it gives me armor and stuff. It's going to really help me survive against a an aggressive Ursa.
Well, it's flipped, so I'm not going to click on it. I'm CM.
CM's got a point, by the way. People keep telling CM what to do, just like they were telling me what to do. Alright, I think that Bound the Strike a little bit. I need a little more stun, a little lockdown. I'm gonna try to help take this bottom tower. I'll get money and experience for my trouble, and I'll help out a lot. I'll get the side shop, I'll buy this quarterstaff, and that'll make me much stronger. I mean, I think evasion could be good. I'm not sure. That's so unfortunate. I had him. I would have got Timber Saw if it weren't for the arrow. I could have killed him before it ended, probably. Oh well. I made a greedy play. That's what you get, right? Sometimes you get punished. I'm just wondering, like, which is better? 12% evasion isn't really a lot. And I could always get evasion later. My concern is that Ursa might build an MKB just for some of the... just for the use of an item as it is.
We have no vision of anybody.
Alright, level 10's coming in. I'm definitely going to go for the greedy attack speed, and I don't think I'm going to regret it.
They're gonna go on you, but we're gonna turn it.
Okay, thank you. You looked it up. Very helpful.
Just bait. Farm creeps, farm creeps.
It's nice that I have my own research
What's
team.
your
You're also
farm?
now my head research
Farm creeps.
assistant.
That's why I said farm creeps, not. When you blink in, we can't help you.
Hit the crap out of the Marana. Didn't end up mattering in the end. Ursa died. Nice. Yeah, I don't think you'll run out of plaques. You're my welcoming committee, the head of welcoming committee. You're the head research assistant. What other title did I give you? #1 fan. I guess that's a title. I don't know if that's really a business title, but if you want a plaque, you can have one. I'm certainly not going to stop you.
He's dead. Oh, okay.
I hate pausing. It's not that I'm against the idea of pausing. I don't like when it happens. I'm impatient, which is my own fault. So I'm not like blaming them. I just don't like to deal with it. Let's go this bottom route all over again. Oh, I'm dead. He's just too fast. He has a windlace now, too.
Arcane room bottom.
I can't stop him. Even if I had the extra stun from Boundless Strike, I can't stop Ursa. If I had Echo Saber and I hit him, and then did the whole stun and tried to run thing, maybe. But other than that, I can't.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking guarding it.
I've died 5 times, and to some small degree, I feel like it's not my fault. Some of it's been my fault, but, you know, I'm the only one on the map trying to push, I guess. I'll just stick with the team, because if they don't want me to push, I guess I won't. And that seems to be the case, because if they wanted me to push, then they would, you know, make space, which they don't. Bloodseeker that's 5 levels above me. Ursa's probably even higher than that. No, actually, Bloodseeker's the highest level, so that's good. We denied a tower. This is good. Now I just need to stop dying. They probably ulted. Almost certainly ulted, I would say. No thanks. I'm not gonna die for that nonsense. Oh, these people. They're just not positive at all. At least get my level 2 ult in a second, which gives me the increased armor. Always around the time that Ursa shows up to kill me, so I'm gonna be watching out for it this time. There he is.
Oh, lucky toggle. He would have fucking.
At least I'm getting experience from her. Just watching this to see like if I can do anything. But I don't want to show. That was like scary timing. I can move faster than him.
Fucking kill him. Well, now I don't have my fucking ghost scepter. Along with the mini map.
Oh, jeez. They lost the courier. That's so sad. No, that's building one, right? No deso, no deso. Nobody should. I love the new cooldown, by the way. It's nice to be able to jump from tree to tree so fast. I had to back up. That was nice. I did screw up my ult, but nah. Yeah, you can soar through the trees. It's crazy. We didn't get a single kill from that. They're just too strong. The issue is that Ursa got fed from me, and everybody else got fed from everyone else. I mean, Blood's killed me a couple times, I think. We had a tri-lane bot, basically, slash a roamer who didn't roam top, who did not make any space. That's what happened. I'm not gonna get into it. It's not worth it. I've never really procced. Oh man, this is awful. I don't know. This is really rough. I've died 6 times, and I feel like I'm doing bad, but other people on my team who've died less, I feel like have less. Crystal Maiden's doing fine, but has a Midas, which is kind of hurting us. And AA has an Urn, which is nice, but he's going straight Ags, which I never like. It's always crap. in my opinion. Our co-op, I guess, has something. She bought a Lincoln, so that's nice. It's nice to know that she won't have Rupture cast on her usually, but I don't think we're keeping up at all.
Shut the fuck up.
Ooh, Rupture's wasted. I think it's Rupture. It could have actually been, yeah, that. Health! Health, friends! I'm so dead. I didn't have enough mana. I got hit with an EMP. That was awful. If I had mana, I would have killed Invoker. That's probably not a dead Invoker, actually. He'll be fine. That's sad. All of their kills are actually Bloodseeker, which is shocking me. I thought for sure Ursa was going to be the reason we lost, but apparently Blood went crazy while I was soloing top. Alright, good. They got the Timber again. Timber's actually died quite a few times, considering it's a Timber Saw. Going to their side of the map when we're weak. Always a good idea. Chaos Knight is stunned for a year, so he's dead. This is awful. This is not a fun game. It shouldn't have been a problem. Rupture hurts me a lot, but it's not the worst. You know, a lot of other heroes feel that pain a lot more. But I just hate how our team is unable to do anything. Like Chaos Knight, I never see his illusions matter. You know what I mean? Like, what's happening to them? I've never seen them. Bashed. Nice. Just nice. I guess Jingu Master Damage is the only thing I can do. Not that it's going to help. These people, they're always yelling, they're always mad. Exactly once. I counted. Because I pay attention. I didn't want to feed anymore. I'm not going to feed into that. We're in a zen zone here. We can lose, and that's okay. Free farm CK, he has nothing. I have some damage now. It's not going to matter, but... It's not that it should be banned, but like it just shows the kind of person you are. Like he's yelling. He's like saying, "Did you ask anybody?" It's like you're an idiot. You couldn't just talk in a reasonable tone because you know that you're just making stuff up, basically. Now, did I ask point blank, can somebody come? No, I said I can't stay up here. If they want to come up, that's their choice. They might think it's okay. I don't want to answer to Ursa. Ursa can stay there. We have a better free farm, basically. Obviously, that's not the case, but that could have been the prerogative they took. It's not my job to tell them what to do. Now, I might suggest something. That could have been helpful, but, you know, they're supposed to take some responsibility also. I can't even go close to that, by the way. Oh, he BKB'd. Okay. That's nice. Yeah, and I tried to gank and make a difference somewhere else. Now, that didn't happen because none of the lanes were in a good spot. Every single lane was... We were pushed up to tower but unable to take it. Invoker was under his tower. Mirana was nowhere to be seen because we didn't have any wards that showed where she was. Which, of course, it's hard to see Mirana, so I understand about it. Like, that's not the point. But I didn't see her as the point. So I couldn't really get her either. It's so sad they can charge a Monkey King ult and nothing will happen. I'm not saying I do a ton of damage, but like, you would think it would do something. So let's take a look at the many failings of our team. Me included, of course. I had more farm than the Midas jungling Crystal Maiden. That's actually sad. That shouldn't be the case. She had a Midas. She should already have more farm than me since I didn't get a lot. Yet, still, despite my 9 deaths, had more farm than her. That's a failing of hers. Just throwing that out there. Chaos Knight had a Midas. This is not enough farm for a safe lane carry who apparently got free farm. I'm going to trust Crystal Maiden with that because he didn't dispute it. Safe lane carry who has free farm and has a Midas should have significantly more money than this. Mid, she struggled. I know she struggled. I'll defend that that's okay. She had a rough lane. Quap should have a better lane against Invoker, I think, but it builds Quas, and it's kind of a rough... Quas Wex is kind of a hard lane for her. So I can understand that. That's fine. He should have way more money. He failed us. I should have more money too. However, Crystal Maiden should have had more, comparatively. So damage. I mattered in the team fights about as much as our least mattering person. I mean, I was there. You know what I mean? I tried to do damage. I pretty much just took a lot of the ults and it sucked. Largely because I was killed by Ursa and Bloodseeker. And Bloodseeker, I don't know how he got as much farm as he did, but he was so rich. I don't even know where... Was Bloodseeker jungle? I'm not even sure. wherever he was. It was ridiculous. I thought Invoker was mid, so Bloodseeker should have been... Yeah, he was jungle. I don't know how that's possible, but he got way more farm than our safe lane carry, even though the Bloodseeker didn't buy... Oh, he did buy Midas. He bought a Midas, and he didn't even have to pay for it. He got kills early with a Midas. That's ridiculous. That shouldn't happen, basically, is the point. So I actually was doing okay for a little while, but then I dipped down to, like, the bottom of the barrel. And I kind of came back to being lower than I should, but at least I was above a couple people. Sadly, those couple people were both on my team. Not helpful. I'm just trying to look at the items and see what went wrong. So a 11-minute Midas is fine for Chaos Knight, I guess. He should have had it earlier if he had free farm, but that's fine. Crystal Maiden should not have bought a Midas. This was not helpful to us at all. A 13-minute Midas on her, you buy when you're winning. We obviously weren't winning already. 13 minutes, we were already losing. But Crystal Maid didn't care, bought it anyway. At 13 minutes, as you can see, we were already down in net worth quite visibly. But she didn't care. This was like a game losing mistake, you know. Not that she's the one who cost us the game, but it's not something you're allowed to do. Queen of Pain got a really late Lincoln Sphere because of all the suffering the team took, but she was trying to team fight. You know, she gave a go at it. Chaos Knight actually got his armlet in fine time. That's fine. And then he got a Yasha, and then nothing. This is a huge gap of nothingness, which I don't understand. It's because he had crap team fight. He didn't know how to play Chaos Knight correctly. AA was awful. I never saw him, besides a couple good ults, never saw him do anything helpful. He got no items forever, and then he finally gets an urn as the one item he gets, which isn't even super helpful. It's okay. Nothing else. That was pretty pointless. Me, I was slow. I didn't get anything. I didn't get a Ring of Aquila to 10 minutes. That's sad. I did get quick treads after that, but that doesn't matter. I tried to catch up. It took me 24 minutes to get an Echo Saber. That's really bad. We should have made them pay for buying 2 Midases. However, we bought 2 of our own and didn't get the chance to monopolize. Honestly, we deserved to lose. We played like crap, all of us. Fortunately, I still have a 1-gain MMR, so that's nice. But we deserved to lose that game. You know, Monkey King probably wasn't the best pick, but it was a pick I thought would work because I thought I would have somebody laning with me. Yet, as per usual, people have no consideration for how lanes are going to go unless they're in it. Nobody thinks Monkey King's going to suffer top lane. And he had Ben Ping to go with me. I thought they were going bottom to get 1 kill real quick. They didn't even get, you know, almost any kills. They got, like, no kills real quick. And then, they like, for example, they failed to get the rune kill because bad plays. Really bad plays. They failed to get the rune. Which was dumb. I didn't understand that at all. So they didn't get the kill at the rune because they're dumb. Then they didn't get a kill in lane super quick. So I should be getting somebody back in lane to harass Ursa. Like an AA would be fine, Crystal Maiden would be fine. If Crystal Maiden had held him down in Frostbite, I can hit Ursa when Ursa can't hit me. I could have easily got stacks on him, and then the lane would have been significantly easier. But no, both supports had to go with Chaos Knight, and then Chaos Knight made crap of it. He bought a Midas and still only had about 4 or 5 grand over me in net worth at the end of the game. This is sad. This is abysmal. He should be embarrassed for that farm. This is like literally the worst. I got 110 last hits, and that's after getting almost none in lane. He only had 35 last hits over me. 45. 45 last hits over me. That's really sad. Queen of Pain had more last hits than he did, and he's a Chaos Knight. Queen of Pain can clear waves, but still, that's just depressing. I mean, you know, there's a guy who had over 100 last hits over him. That tells you everything. Bloodseeker, who farmed in jungle, which is supposed to be less profitable than lane, still ended up getting twice as many last hits. Over twice as many last hits. Got all the kills, barely died. Yeah, barely died at all. It was part of a bunch. It had assists for a bunch of kills. I mean, this is just an embarrassment. Chaos Knight was one of the main failings, as was AA. They did nothing. Now, I didn't do a good job either, but it wouldn't have mattered as much if the rest of the game was going fine. If the cost was that my solo off lane against solo Ursa was a bad lane and fed Ursa, and that he was the only hero who was getting any farm because of it, that would have been fine. Because Mirana was poking up and trying to kill me, so I was basically fighting 1.5 heroes for my 1 hero. We should have been able to monopolize on that, and somehow we didn't. I completely put that on the rest of the team, especially AA and CK. I probably should have picked a better hero, knowing that my team might fail me. Jesus, stop that. I hate when this thing plays. I wish I could, like, turn it off now. I don't even want to do the trivia anymore. It's, you know, it's over for me. I got everything I needed. Well, hopefully we can get 2 matches in to help counterbalance, because I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to get, you know, 1 I don't want to get plus 26 MMR or so overall. I want to have a good chunk. I want to really gain here. Well, at least I still have a net gain of 1, even though 1 isn't a lot. It's better than nothing. I don't know. Those games are always a little bit soul-crushing, but you can make it back. It's never something you can't come back from. Whew. Now we're gonna wait a year, I guess, because it's not gonna get me a match. I really hope none of the same people are in the next match. I guess he's okay. He did his job. I didn't even look at how many support items they bought. They both bought a decent chunk of it, but this was mostly sentries. Nobody else on our team, by the way, bought Dust for the Invoker / Mirana ult. I mean, Dust isn't really the way, but nobody else bought like sentries or anything like that. I didn't, and I'm guilty. That's because I was so broke that, you know, it would literally prevent me from getting an item like an Echo Saber, like a cheap item like that. You would think that Chaos Knight would have cared enough to buy something, or maybe Queen of Pain would have, because they have the money. No. Of course not. It's okay, though. As long as I don't see Persona or that C person, I'll be happy. Nope. Good. I still don't want to see Nature's Prophet. I would like to go mid. If I had gone mid, I wouldn't have done as poorly against Invoker. Storm would have been rough, but I still would have got my last hits, and then I would have been able to matter more. That's why I wish that guy had random mid and then kind of done, you know, questionably. We got a monkey king who wants to play in this match, I guess. Oh, he changed his mind, seeing that our off lane and safe lane was already taken. Not picking. There you go. Storm's really good against Spirit Breaker. You just ult through him and his stun will stop. And you don't get hit. It's wonderful. Sport's got to pick first. It always irritates me when nobody will pick. It's like, pick a support and stick with it. Thank you, Bane. That's how you do it. They have a Coddle. Coddle doesn't scare me at all. My arm's itchy for some reason. I'm easily countered, but so is Chaos Knight, so I'm going to have to pick here. Because obviously, Light Blue has no idea what he wants to do. He's useless, actually. He should already realize he has to support. You're either supporting or you're roaming. End of story. Pick a hero. Kind of a carry, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess you could play a support Slardar, but he's kind of a carry. I never like a support Slardar pickup. Ow. Who's gonna mid, I wonder? CK is fine. CK is going to suffer a little bit against the AoE damage, but CK is good for confusing Spirit Breaker to see what target he has to hit, and Anti-Mage, because even if he has Cleave, he has to ult the correct hero, so I don't know what to do here. As a Storm, I mean, I could just get this just to help me lane. It's not a bad idea. I don't know. I'm just not gonna end up using it in the long run, so it kind of irritates me. I want to like get something that matters. Maybe I'll build into my treads instead. I could actually just get Boots of Speed, but I don't know. I usually build treads on Storm instead of mana boots. Some people build mana boots and then turn them into something else after they make their bloodstone. I don't like to do that on Storm because I think he really needs the right-clicking power and mana pool from the treads. I mean, they counterpicked me because they're kind of jerks. Of course, they had to AM. They couldn't help themselves. Which is what my friend always complains about, is that nobody anymore cares to, like, just play. They always have to focus on countering just one hero. So, of course, with Storm, Storm Spirit being that big mana hero, I'm going to be a bomb thanks to the AM, which I talked about before from the other way. And it just irritates me because they had already picked a good amount of their heroes, and then Storm into... I don't remember. I'm sure I picked after before AM, but I could be wrong. It's not a good matchup. That's my only problem. I can avoid everybody else, but AM's going to be an issue, and I need him to die. Easily kill mid. I like the sound of that. Storm is slow. 285 is not a good speed. At least he has armor, though. 5 armor, because I have no armor boosting items. They're going to be distracted, so as long as we don't feed First Blood up there, and it just turns into like a big thing, then we'll be fine. That would be First Blood we just fed. Alright, we got something back for it. I'm losing right now, this last sitting war. Thanks, jerk. I'd much rather him, you know, not get the deny, but let him have the last hit, you know? I'd much rather just hit him than do anything else. And he has a lot of armor, but it's still worth it to me to reduce his maximum HP. This is like a very serious mid game. People don't normally go so heavy into the mid ganking. At my MMR anyway. So I'm actually impressed, if anything. And by the way, welcome JJ. It's been a while. And by a while, I mean last stream, since you pop in and out. I messed up there. I had to cancel my attack again, and I didn't. now. Almost certainly warded. I don't know if that's a real Spirit Breaker or not, but I think it is. Oh, DD. Crap. That's okay. Once the creeps come over this way, I'll get some last hits. I'm glad they got messed up for that. Did very little damage to me, and now he's not feeling too good. I kind of need help with rune control, to be honest, since there's a Spirit Breaker in the game. If you're a support here, or a roamer of any sort, you should be kind of helping me get the rune control. My last hits are really not too good, but considering how contested this is, that's not that bad. Alright, some good denies that just helped put an equilibrium on this lane. Fine, I'm using it anyway. Alright, he keeps saying G. I don't know why. It's very strange to me. Alrighty. Ooh, my attack I felt like hit first, and then I feel a little bit slighted. Didn't want to take any unnecessary danger there. That's what it's about, my friends. Yeah, I don't know. Pinging is way more effective. Don't do G for go. That's ridiculous. Nightmare use. That's kind of funny too. I need my stun next. I can't expect to always have somebody there to stun for me. Ugh. His damage is starting to get really really high. There's Spirit Breaker. Soon enough, I'll have enough for my soul ring, which will help me regen. Regen a lot better, actually. Missing Spirit Breaker, I want them to know that. I haven't seen him. Missing Shadow Fiend. Oh, Shadow Fiend's back. Oh, jeez. Ah! Spirit Breaker could come charging over at me any second. Taking a slight risk by taking this bounty rune. That'd be fine. If he's not charging anymore, I couldn't have vision. But even if he did, there's not much he could do. I'm in the middle of base. He'll have to take a ton of tower hits just to get to me. Alright, now I have the soul ring that I desire. I don't have enough for a TP, so unfortunately that's just not an option. Coming bot, but I don't have a TP to get there, unfortunately, because I wanted to finish my soul ring immediately. It's kind of an efficient item. It just gives you that mana regen and health regen and the burst mana, which Storm really needs. It can easily let me get off, you know, a little bit of a dash or some good static remnant nonsense. Just get some anti-mage harass in there. I don't know where Shadow Fiend might be, but I'm a little bit worried. Because he could show up at any time with, you know, any item in theory. I'm dead. I didn't hurt my allies, though. So that's always good. No allies were harmed in the taking of that kill. That's a dead main. There it is. Seeker doesn't even have a TP, which kind of irritates me, because, like, you never know. He can't do anything right now, but you never know when you'll be able to do something important. I'm wondering what he's going to do. And then, of course, Chaos Knight had to die because he wouldn't use his tangos that he obviously had. That irritates me a lot, actually, because he could have easily gotten away. But he decided not to. Gonna have to be really careful because of the whole Spirit Breaker nonsense. I don't know where Shadow Fiend is. He might have bottom rune, which is scary. And he doesn't. It's worth me zipping down there to ensure that he can't get it. I need 3 mana regen. That's what I really need. He's got a ward on him. Huh, interesting. Just trying to pressure this mid tower a little bit. Force Shadow Fiend to stay around. No thanks. He's gonna run all the way back to base. Ugh. What? What? Speak English. This guy, I don't understand a word he's saying. Oh my god, he has a Shadow Blade. Nice. That's so upsetting. Why the gaps? I don't have anything to fill. I need money. It's not like I could just fill them with any old thing. He only said two things, and both of them were weird noises, like grunts. So I'm gonna go ahead and just mute that, because, like, why? I was mid-ult. I stopped because of a lack of mana. I feel totally gypped. Of course, they had to all be up here, too. Just a little bit more mana, a little bit more HP, I would have been fine. Instead, now I'm just depressed. Keeper of the Light is pretty vulnerable right now, but the problem is there are multiple people around. Everybody pinged it, I guess. Slore. Let's run with Slore. Just trying to make space here, but it's very difficult. Because they're so deadly. Oh, nice. Man, it's very helpful. We could probably take this. You should always put these down if you're worried about an invis hero. Because that way, as soon as they walk in, they'll be revealed because it'll blow up. Very valuable. Don't underestimate ways to detect invisible heroes. I guess Jug does a funny thing with his blade. If there's an Invis hero standing by. I'm getting close to getting my bloodstone, finally. I think I have to get a Lincoln's. I cannot be anti-mage ulted, you know what I mean? The only problem is they can so easily break Lincoln's. So maybe I should just focus on mana regen in general. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. That's the worst. You get that feeling. You're like, there's Invis heroes around, I bet. And there's way too many of them. And it's too late. Okay, I got a soul booster. That's always nice just for that maximum mana pool and stuff. That's a dead anti-mage. That's huge, actually. Big deal. Wish I had my bloodstone now, actually, because then I would be able to have gotten that soul. That's okay. I had to stay with Chaos Knight, but I don't want to stay too close. I don't have a lot of mana. Alright, then I will switch back to Int. Now I have a decent mana pool. It's not great, but it's something. I got decent mana regen, so that's not too bad. He should mana boots because of me and Chaos Knight, but he's not. Silver Edge. What is he Silver Edge? Oh, Timbersaw. Duh. Should have known. Nice. Ah, yes. I don't know what else to buy. I'm actually a little bit stuck here, thinking about what would be good. Come on. Just get it. Bloodstone. Oh, I love it. Bloodstone's such a good item. I could just get aggressive and just Bloodthorn. It's very strong against AM. I'll go for the Orchid first. We'll see what happens. I just don't think Lincoln's is the pick because they could just take it off so easily. The mana regen actually isn't as high as I might hope, but it's decent. Nice, 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 nice. I got 2 of these just for quick mana regen. It's efficient. So I already have a high mana regen value, so if I get percentage-based regen, it is going to, you know, be extra efficient. So I'll grab it. I'll increase from 23.4 to some number that I'm not quite aware of yet. 26.2? Yeah, 26.2. So a couple more mana regen points is very good. Very powerful. Just preventing the bottom push that they're going to try so hard to do. The best part about Bloodstone is that every part, Orchid, is that every part except the recipe can be bought in Side Shop. So I can just start making these into Oblivion Staffs without a problem. I'm excited. I think we got this game. I'm a little worried about the AM, but I'm building heavy into the mana regen, so I shouldn't have as big of a problem. Alright, if they're gonna distract the big bad... Well, I gotta go top, actually. I can't not be there. Leaving traps for him. That's always lovely. I get the int, I guess. All I needed was to ult. I just needed to ult. That's so unfortunate. And buyout would have been smart too. Alright, that'll give me some extra mana regen too. It's so unfortunate. If I just had a little bit of a lower cooldown Electric Vortex, I could have grabbed SF and stopped the ult. I don't know why people are so aggressive suddenly. I have to get this so I don't lose this. Getting Keeper probably isn't something that's going to let us Roche, but if they think so. I'll try to get levels over here. Oh. Thank you. I did not expect that at all. Apparently he respects my ability to fight. I am rather, you know, I'm kind of big. I mean, I'm not huge at any mean, but I'm big enough. I need more, more ints. I'll end up getting armor, I think, to survive some of the jerks. They dewarded. That's unfortunate. That was sketchy. Stand between these. He can't follow. They're basically wards for the cheap After this, I might get a Scythe of Ice. This was too aggressive. He's gonna die and he deserves it. Just trying to get some farm now. The only problem is I don't want to have too low of mana at any given time, because Anti-Mage could always monopolize, and if Shadow Fiend comes, I need to have enough mana to get out and potentially kill him. The killing part, I'm a little bit skeptical about, just because Shadow Fiend's rather powerful right now, but it is possible. BKB is not something I wanted to see on the Shadow Fiend. That is very scary. They're all ridiculous. I think a Scythe of Ice is the way to go. I need to stop. I need to lock them down. We have a good amount of stuns, but we could definitely use with more. Manta is scary. I need my level 3 ult is what I need, because once I get level 3 ult, the damage I'll deal on jumping in, or jumping on someone, increases dramatically. This is really unfortunate. We're not really able to do anything. They're just too strong for most of the team. We're in a bad spot. They're scared to go high ground because it's actually dangerous. We gotta do something. Ooh, I'm about to get my mana regen up again. I'm happy about that. That's always the goal of Storm Spirit. To get a mana regen enough that you can just zip everywhere. Eh. And not get hit by that. And I got a 2 kills and I shared a kill. Thanks to the distractions. That's all I really need from the team anyway. I'm dead. Less mana is better. You know, I really would have rathered him get the AM. Me dying was disastrous. I do a buyback though. I just feel like I'm the only one who can do anything. Like, Chaos Knight isn't strong at all. Another Chaos Knight who has nothing. He's building BKB, don't get me, and that's nice, but it's a 35-minute game, and he has Armlet, Echo. There goes our ward, never mind. Eight armor, so I can actually take some of these hits. We're suffering right now. I don't really know how you get back from this particular situation. Unfortunately, my Bloodstone is taking some hits too. I guess I need buyback more than I need my Scythe of Ice, you know? So I'll have to wait. He's getting an Abyssal Blade. That's going to be really painful. That makes me want to buy a Lincoln Sphere more, but it's just too expensive. I don't think we can really do anything about Shadow Fiend. He's so big. Refresh Orb. What a jerk. It's not even a good pickup on Shadow Fiend. That's not even good when you're a caster Shadow Fiend. Get a Nocturne Core if you're going to do something. Timbersaw needs to get bigger too. I mean, he's not small by any means, but he needs to get more. He's making his BKB go crazy fast. So I did everything I pretty much could in this particular setting. Nope. Thank you, Coddle. I didn't realize my mana was that low, by the way. My mana's coming back slowly. The problem is it's not enough. My buyback's on cooldown. I'm in a rough spot here. I think AM probably cleaned me out. Oh no, he kept me. Left some of these camps here. This is just, it's so painful. We just have almost nothing we can do about these fights. You know, I managed to kill Shadow Fiend twice. Well, I helped one of them. One of them I didn't really kill him, but... It's hard to, you know, do anything to them. There's AM, goodbye. I wish I could get my level 25 so I can get some spell amplification, but... Not just Timber. Chaos Knight has used his ult and it's not gonna matter. Get these things out of here. I hate the illusions. I am silenced. Well, we can't do anything right now, you know? We can't do anything. Game's over, unfortunately, but I'll have time for another. Uh-oh. AM ult. Incoming! That was really painful. I did everything I could, you know? I didn't really feed. I got kills. Didn't really have a carry, to be honest with you, besides me. But we'll take a look, and then we'll play our next game and see if we can make back the MMR I just lost. 25. So now we're down 24 MMR overall. That is not good, so we're going to have to definitely play that next game. I'll leave the channel before people get toxic. So, that game. I am the only one with farm. I guess Timbersaw is right behind me. Chaos Knight's third. How is that possible? Chaos Knight being third is one of our main problems. He didn't get any last hits. Now, I didn't get a lot of last hits because I was trying to fight. But Timbersaw found the time. Now, he farmed too much, and that's actually one of the reasons we had a problem, is he wouldn't push with us or fight with us. But aside from that, the Chaos Knight got almost no farm. He should have way more than this. I mean, look at what their carries have. Their carries farmed. They got in the 300s for last hits. Now, Storm, I could have farmed more too, but I'm trying to fight with my team because we're getting moved on all the time. Probably should have ditched them some of those times to farm, but I tried to do what I could. They have so much money. Their Tidehunter had more money than I did. That was one of our biggest problems. We were losing. We were actually doing okay up until about 25 minutes. I actually gained net worth from the beginning into the mid game. The problem was the people above me were. Let me see here. AM apparently was getting good farm for most of the game. Shadow Fiend I knew had more farm than me because he's Shadow Fiend, but I was kind of holding him back, doing the best I could. Chaos Knight started with good farm, but around 20 minutes he just kind of stopped getting good farm. And Timbersaw was getting decent farm in his lane, comparatively. The problem was he really wasn't shutting AM down hard enough to matter. Let's see the items, and we can talk about exactly what went wrong. I don't mind queuing up during this, by the way. We're down below with 3.4k, and I'm really sad. And me, I got a really late Bloodstone. I should have got it faster if possible. Bane bought a Blink Dagger before anything else. I think that's kind of wrong. A Force Staff would have been better to help other people. It's kind of greedy. Slardar, it's fine getting a Blink Dagger. I don't mind that on him. And then he bought the Recipe of Force Staff first. That's wrong, and I don't know why he did it. But that cost us. Chaos Knight got a pretty late armlet considering that he was in the safe lane against pretty easy off lane. And then a pretty late Echo Saber. And then a BKB at 35 minutes. Like, that's sad. That should not be the case. Timber had a late Bloodstone considering that he was farming well and apparently had the space to do things. But then his Yules was relatively okay. I would have done Blade Mail before Yules, but Yules is fine. I just don't know what he's doing it for. Like, what is he Yulesing? Nobody's really silencing him or anything. I'm not sure about the Yules. I guess he's Yulesing to buy time, but to stop... Oh, he stopped Spirit Breaker, I guess. It's okay. It's not a bad item. It's fine. The real issue is that I was dying to Anti-Mage and Shadow Fiend because Anti-Mage was allowed to come kill me like I warned them about. And Shadow Fiend just got a couple good kills off on me at different points, but normally it wasn't like he outplayed me. It was we were team fighting and I was the last person left and he killed me. And the one time he snuck up on me with a Shadow Blade, which was really painful. I didn't like that at all. That made me really sad. I killed everybody except AM, and Timbersaw was killing AM just fine. I guess Chaos Knight fed off Tidehunter, but only Tidehunter? It's like, why aren't you killing Caudle? Or, he should be killing Shadow Fiend. That's his goal. You bring Shadow Fiend close and you shred him. That's what Chaos Knight does, which made me very sad. Really disappointed with the Chaos Knight. I think the way we needed to win that match was we needed a better hero than Slardar. Maybe somebody who had more stuns and was less, needed less money to matter. Like, didn't need a Blink Dagger, for example. And we needed Chaos Knight to actually be good at Dota. He needed to actually use his illusions and close in with people in the back. Or Shadow Feed when he revealed. And that would have helped a lot. I felt like Bane usually didn't ult unless they were alone and ganking. Bane needs to ult during a team fight. Now, he did once or twice, but he could have done a little better, too. I won't complain about Timbersaw, except that he didn't come to fight. That's the only issue. He just didn't come to fight. He played Timbersaw fine, just he did not fight when he was supposed to fight. And we needed him desperately. Like, we were struggling. But, unfortunately, that's what it is. We do have a chance here to come back quite dramatically. If I double down. I'm not going to do it just because I have it. But, if I get the chance to double down, because it's a good matchup, because it's a good matchup, then I will. So I don't want to see Puzzle Dragon, Grouchy, Tainted, or Alexandria. None of those people. Good. I don't know who I'm going to play. Maybe a safe laner. Spec just got buffed, so maybe. I'll think about it. I could Luna. I don't Luna very often. Good hero, though. Luna gets scary. when you get into the late game, and that's why I'm considering it. Just like Spec gets scary, obviously. Luna was banned. I see that now. That's very unfortunate. Oh, whatever hero I'm thinking about is always the one that was banned. Who bans Luna anyway? Luna's not that like niche of a pick in this MMR. You know, like, not niche. She's not like important in this MMR. Like nobody fears the Luna. You fear the AM or the Spectre, Sniper, I guess. Those kinds of heroes. Spec is not bad against Pudge. It's a good matchup for Spec. The only issue is Pudge's hook. That's the only thing that hurts. Because it's pure. And does a lot of damage. But Spec has a lot of health, usually, when I play Spectre. So not an issue. They're losing gold. That's good news. I'm feeling the double down. If they lose a lot of gold, I might just double down solely on the fact that they should lose their lanes. Yes. Yes. Counter picks. Yeah, Luna just eats your base and walks away like nothing happened. True. We actually already have a counter with Legion Commander. I'm not sure who I want to be because I don't have to worry about him. He's not even a factor because Legion Commander just presses the attack once and all of those illusions die and PL should die too. A 2-1-2 lane? Yeah. I agree with that. I think with these sorts of lanes, the Spectre won't be punished. What's up Bloodseeker going to do to me? I just stand there. Okay. PL's not going to hurt me. Pudge doesn't really hurt me. I guess I'll get hooked. That's a concern. That's it. AM wouldn't be any better. AM's worse, actually. He can't stand there and tank as well. I think this might be a Spectre game, and then I'll feel extra good doubling down. Because what are they going to do? My Spectre is super. I think, anyway. And I'll have a silencer to support me, so that's nice. They're going to hurt PL so much as soon as he starts making illusions, Legion's just going to start press the attacking, overrolling oddsing him. And as soon as he gets ult, Earthshaker's going to go boom and kill him instantly. It's going to be great. I'm not afraid of Venge. I feel solid about the Spectre. Being moved kind of sucks because of these combos, but it's not going to actually be that much damage in the long run. I really need a better Spectre set considering how much I play Spectre recently. I think I'm going to double down depending what that last pick is, because I am not afraid of them. I can eat Venge for breakfast. I eat Pudge completely. All I have to do is attack him like 4 times and he dies. Bloodseeker is going to have a hard time standing up to me because of how much damage I do. If Bloodseeker's solo with me, he takes extra. And I'm a hard counter to Tinker. What did they do? This is a double down. If we lose this, it is not because of the picks. This is the kind of match that you double down in. They have lost gold. I counter most of their heroes and have no hard counters against them, and then we have super counters on our team against some of their heroes. This should not be a problem. Also, Legion. Legion counters Tinker. What is Tinker thinking? Legion just blinks duels. Tinker's dead. Tinker runs away from a fight and goes to another lane. I ult. Go in. Dead. This is the kind of game where they dug their own graves. If they can find a way to fight out of it, we deserve to lose. Like, it's all our fault. If we lose, it is by play. We have all messed up in play. I forgot. Razor eats BS. What does Bloodseeker do to Razor? Bloodseeker ults and says, Razor, I'm not going to let you go anywhere. Razor says, okay. Bloodseeker says, I'm not going to fight you. Razor says, static link. Like, what does Bloodseeker do? He tries to fight anyway, right? He puts the silence down, he tries to go in range, and Razor says, okay, and just fights him. And even if Bloodseeker, Blood Rage is one of them, that's extra damage both ways, which means Razor just fights. Like, this, as long as the laning phase isn't a complete and utter failure, they have no ability to fight from mid-game on. And I am so happy. I'm going to get my 250 tokens. Did anybody else bet tokens, by the way? I didn't notice. I'm going to at least get my 250 token. I'm going to get a double down, which means I'll make up all that MMR. Because I'm fighting against, what, negative 24? So, you know, whatever I get will be just on top of it. Instead of breaking even, it'll be positive. Ooh, they're doing a pause thing. Ooh, they might have to, somebody might have to DC. And AFK, well, we need them to at least move a little bit. Because if they don't move at all, then we're going to have a problem. Oh, PL's here. Hi, PL. His damage is actually quite high. Just in case he throws some Qs at me, because they really do hurt. PL's Q hurts a lot. Ooh, I messed up. There we go. I set up silencer for a deny. I love it. That teamwork. This is... I hate to play Spectre as like an easy win button. Because like nowadays in these games, it kind of does work that way, but... I need my double down. It just fit. I did it just to hover over to mean I meant hard carry, but it fits so well. PL's already feeling some pain. He's only used one tango, but... I'm going to do this aggressive, kind of. With Silencer here, they don't really have the power to have them be aggressive on me. So I feel comfortable taking a level Desolate, because then if I hit the real PL, it'll help shift the lane in my favor, and it'll guarantee him getting these last hits. I'll take Dagger third, but I want to make sure I take the Desolate early. Now with this poor man's shield, I'm going to have a much harder time harassing him. Didn't get the last hit. I'm happy. Alright, Dagger. Now I'm a nice, steady 1-1-1 build. I guess I can't really stand there and just do what I want. Silencer seems to be pushing right now, so I'm just going to roll with it. I don't want to die, so I don't want to be too aggressive now. Because it seems like PL has a little bit more damage and armor than I anticipated. Oh no. I missed the last hit. I'm so sad. I knew it! That's Desolate, by the way. I got that solely because of Desolate. Hurting PL over there. I love that. Both fake. No reason to hit them. You can't kill PL illusions until late game. Before they expire. And even late game, it's unlikely. He's using PL illusions the way you're supposed to, by the way. He's trying to use them to deny. He's trying to shoot them to get a last hit, then have that particular illusion deny. That is how you're supposed to use them nowadays. If you're in lane and you don't have the ability to have your lane partner do all that work for you, mind you. Oh, I got silencer last hit. I'm sure he's appreciative. I'm not, though. Now that I have my ring of health, nothing can really go that wrong. I screwed that up. Another level of Desolate, so if I can ever close the gap with PL, I might be able to do something fun. That one hit, that made it all worth it. I got an extra 15 pure damage in there because of my Desolate. And I'm sure PL does not appreciate it. By an extra 15, I mean because I leveled it up. Yes! GG, friends. That's all it takes. He didn't take his juxtapose? No, juxtaposition is his ult. Whatever it is. It is Doppelganger. I don't really care about his illusions. They don't really hurt me. He hurts. I have Fairy Fire, and he has not much mana left. But I don't want to play with fire, as it were. Oh, no. I'll just regen here. No biggie. Feeling much better now that I've been able to regen. I love having the 7.6 regen. It's so strong. That's why I always say, if you got your ring of regen, the laning phase is over for both AM and Spectre. Alright, there's an extra level of dispersion, so now I can trade better. I guess whether or not you can kill the illusions is completely dependent on how much health he had when he cast them. So that's always possible, it's just not usually likely. Alright, now that I have this, I can pretty easily last hit, even though I missed one immediately. Full health. Did Spectre get buff Flash Pass? Yes, so Spectre got 1 base strength. As much as that is not a big deal when you think about it, like, you know, small scale, it really does matter. It's 20 health. So now Spectre has 20 more health just starting the game, which is a big deal. It's nice. I like the extra 20 health. I don't know if I've noticed it yet, but it certainly matters. Starting the game with 20 health more, I mean, still counts late game, so even though late game 20 health doesn't seem like a lot either, it's another 20 health. 20 more damage you have to do to Spectre before she finally goes down. And since she has damage reduction, it actually counts extra for her. That's 20%, and then depending how much dispersion you have at that given time, the effective health goes up. Oh, Spectre, did you not expect... I mean, Tinker, did you not expect that I'm coming after you? Nah, I could stand next to him, I'm not gonna. We really should have had help there. Somebody should have come in. But it's okay. I lived. They tried to gank me. They got Silencer, I believe, but we severely weakened them, and now they have to leave lane and go do something else. Now for Tinker, that's not a big deal, because Tinker. But everybody else, that sucks. And I'm sure none of the other heroes in the other lanes appreciated my illusions hitting them a couple times. I'm surprised, though. Tinker is fast. I'm loving this extra XP gain, by the way. It's so nice when you have lane dominance and you can just get all the extra experience. Even the little bits always count. I'm feeling good about this. About to get my Vanguard. And then nobody will touch me. Radiance time. Another level dispersion just for fun. Now PL literally can't do anything about me. I don't think it could kill me even if I stopped paying attention for like 30 seconds. Yep, I'm just gonna stand here. I still hurts, mind you, but not that much. Oh, nice. It's just nice to be Spectre. I don't even have level 4 dispersion yet. PL's not having a good day. He got put in a crap lane, though. He shouldn't be here without a support. This is the same issue with Monkey King from my previous game. You should not send Monkey King alone without a support. $5 gold for me. I'll take it. I'll take some damage for 5 gold anytime. I came here for the assists, I guess. I don't feel bad about that at all. GG. Oh, Jesus. I'll come back down now. I got an extra level of dispersion. What is he going to do? Oh, no. I have 1,300 health and you just can't eat through it. It's so nice to be Spectre against somebody who really can't do anything. Like, PL is pretty hard countered by a Vanguard, or a poor man shield even, early. Because he's more about many, many, many small hits, not big hits. So then, when you prevent small hits from doing any damage, there's 4 heroes here. So I need a ward. Because that was painful. That was very painful. But stuff happens. I guess I can walk out. What's the point in TPing? I know, I got ganked so hard. I'm so sad about it. No! Silencer! My bounty rune! Ugh! There's 3 bottom. I'm not gonna show up to that. I hate getting ganked, but you know. It's kind of painful because I don't blame Silencer at all. The team was just trying to push. and I just went back to farm to be efficient, and they cared way more about me than they did losing their tier 1. In case I fight, I need a better slow. Nice. He got that that duel off even through the... That's enough for me. I want to chase, but at the very least I hurt the Pudge with the 100 damage. He can go do whatever he wants to do. I can't believe they cared that much more about me. As much as I was getting farm, it's like, one death isn't going to be the end of me, while their tower will never come back. I'm already too far ahead for them to really do too much. Legion has ult up again, so they'll probably get that. Oh no. She was tricked. Stuff happens. Don't be so negative about it. Just gotta accept it. People make mistakes. I'm in a zen place right now, my friends. I double down on this game. I have faith in this game. Because it only gets worse for them. As long as we have competent players. It only gets worse. I don't even need armor. What am I armoring? PL? As if. Pudge? As if. I have the option just to be in the jungle for as long as I want because they don't do any damage to me. Which is great. I see 2 of them bot, so I'm not really in danger of them, which is also great. I love it. I have ults. Relax. Not really worried about Pudge himself. I'm going to pressure him to make sure he can't just hook whenever he wants. Venge took it. Ha! What an idiot. I didn't get Pudge, which is really upsetting, but that's life. He should stun Venge right now. He'd kill her. Oh, maybe he wouldn't. He'd almost kill her. Oh, he's saving for the, he can just... You can enchant totem your own thing, by the way. I don't know if everybody knows that. I'm pretty sure you can enchant totem your own tower. This was there to dissuade Bloodseeker. I don't want Bloodseeker to feel comfortable chasing Legion to the ends of our base. He's trying to soak experience. I guess I'm not against it. I just don't like it. Because I need my level 11 too. Well, I need my level 11 while he needs his level 9. We're having a small problem with Tinker right now. But fortunately, Razor's getting big, I guess, level-wise. Yeah, he's actually doing alright. I'm pleased with him. Should have gone for the large camp first, because I could have got it twice. Let's see if I can stack it. Ah, you know I can. And now, while I'm getting hit, this creep is literally going to die just from my passive alone. I never have to hit that creep, which is wonderful. Ah, nice. I'm getting that radiance. Oh, just one solo big creep I left behind. That'll be an easy kill. It's like 80 gold. I love it. But we're actually getting close to getting our Sacred Relic, which is a very, very big step in the process. I'll have level 2 ult soon as well, which is going to make a big difference because it just changes like how long the illusions last and the cooldown, both of which are huge. There we go. And those little stats, whenever I level up, they help. Oh. I don't... Okay, he could be like that. It's fine. It's just a useless ward that does nothing for us. This is what they would love to ward. Sentry this. Don't ward this. What does this cover? This means I'm safe where? Nowhere. I'm safe if I farm this camp here. I'm not safe anywhere else. That's a ward. This is a ward. Thank you. I don't know if I can really do anything here. I would love to. Ult. Does he have ult? He does have ult. He did it way too late. That was awful. He could have gotten ult and might have been able to do something. This is actually turning against us now. It was 10 to 14. They just took a tier 2 tower. Very bad. We can't be losing tier 2 towers already at 21 minutes. Yeah, see, this guy is just a jerk. I knew it. It wasn't just because I said something about the ward. He is just a jerk. He played fine in lane, but he's just not a nice person. Hopefully they're too passive to make a move out of this. I accidentally activated that, but I don't really care. He probably won't come back. And this is going to be hard. I doubled down on this, and if I lose because of this guy, I will report him for comm abuse if this guy ends up quitting. Even though that doesn't necessarily follow that just because somebody quit from what you said that you're at fault. I don't care. Thank you. I don't know which one's real, and it's very hard for me to do much about it. I won't mute Silencer because he hasn't said much to me, and I kind of feel like his callouts might be important. We got a duel, which is nice, but the rest of that was not so good. He has overwhelming odds, so he should be able to just kill, Alright, so that's when you get a mute, and I can't report him in game, right? No. I will try to remember to report him at the end. That's what it is. It's comm abuse, man. Can't do that stuff. See, Earthshaker's giving in right now. He's talking back to the Silencer, and that's what the Silencer wants. He wants to have that back and forth. At least to some degree. Some part of him does. And that's not what we need right now. You need to just let it go. It's not worth fighting. Say a little tidbit if you feel you really have to, and then just mute. Move on. I did not think I did both of those. I'm so happy. This is a little risky to be this far out. But I kind of have to just go for it. There's a not friend. No thanks. Gotta get back, unfortunately. They're both gonna die for it. I am gonna try my dangest not to die for this. Goodbye. Once they started TPing and they used their fountain, their shrine, you gotta get out. It's just not worth it anymore. I don't need this anymore. Give me my Radiance, and after Radiance, I think I actually might need a Blade Mail. Gotta get that Blade Mail, you know? Is Razor getting big items? He's going for a Hurricane Pike after Sanyasha. I would have done the other order, but that's fine. They're both good items. They took a tower, I guess? I don't know what tower. They already had our tier 2 bot, so we must have had a tier 1 somewhere. I didn't even know we had a tier 1 left. I'm impressed. But now is when things start changing. I have a Radiance, which means that PL is going to be consistently being hurt just being near me. And since that kind of marks him, it's not good for him. Oof. I'll be getting the stats because movement speed isn't as important. I would have been more afraid if that was like Bloodseeker, to be honest. This is where it's gonna be. I could buy back. He's still denied. I think that's bull. And that's why he can't stay near me anymore. That's going to happen. I had to buy back for that junk, but I think it might have been worth it. I had some good experience from it, which is always good. And it gave us the ability to not lose our tier 2. I don't know if buying back for a tier 2 by itself would be worth it, but I made something else of it. And they had Aegis. We took Aegis. And the hero who had it. We made them pay for their decision to go that aggressive. I wish I got the Pudge. That would have made it 100% worth it. Oh, yes. Lucky. Just about to be a jerk and do that, that's root, and I was gonna be so mad. It's true. Silencer should buy. He has a Midas. He's greedy. If we lose, I'm blaming a Silencer, to be honest with you. Oh! That was actually huge. That's for me. Ah, yes. Will I consider Lincoln's? I mean, what am I Lincolnsing? I guess is the question. Rupture? Because I don't really mind being Ruptured. I'd rather him cast it on me than, like, Earthshaker or Razor. Because I can stand there. I can just exist. It's like I have, you know, a Radiance. This was a big feed by Pudge. This was a huge mistake. That was potentially game losing right there. We just got a tier 2 tower and can potentially like, turn for more. We needed a tier 2 tower really bad. That was big. I don't think Lincoln's is a bad item. I just don't think it's the item right now. I think I need something that makes me better at fighting. I don't think a Scotty is the option right now. Maybe a heart. Maybe I just need health. A Manta could help, I suppose. I think a Basher. I think I need a Basher first. Yeah, this game is going crazy right now. Good news is I got level 3 ult up. I got my Blade Mail up. I got my Radiance. You know, I can do things now. If I get a Basher, I can kill the Tinker most of the time without a problem, and that's why I want that. Also gives me a little bit of health. Yeah, I'm not sure about the heart yet. I'm thinking about it. That's probably what I'll go for. I might go Abyssal Blade before heart. Like, turn the Basher up instead, just because of how cheap it'll be. All I need to do is get the recipe. Because I already have the Vanguard. That's why I like Vanguard on spec, by the way. One of the reasons. Alright, we killed Venge, which is going to cripple their ability to team fight because of the stun. It's the lockdown, really. We just killed their lockdown. I can kill Bloodseeker if he blood rages himself. I just Blade Mail and walk away. Or walk at him, even worse. Because then he'll take the Dispersion in addition. Like, if he's point blank with me, I can just walk in circles around him. I need money, though. I'm having a small struggle with that. We see Tinker mid, not that, that matters, because Tinker could be anywhere at any time. I wish Razor had taken that for me. I did cripple Bloodseeker, though. He shouldn't be able to get into this fight without risk. I'm trying to see what his health's at. Oh, he got some of it back. Ah, what a jerk. Oh, Blade Mail, yes! Yes! Press the attack. Unfortunately, if only Earthshaker had been able to ult first, that would have been nice, but he wasn't able to. We're about to lose Earthshaker, but that's okay. Silencer did use his ult, so I can't complain. He should have a TP. I can complain about that, but... We're just having problems right now, and we shouldn't be. The main problem is that Earthshaker... Oh, he does have a... It's okay. See, he knew. He knew. It's fine. He agreed. He should have eaten the hook. We should be fine. I mean, Earthshaker has a blink now. We should just be able to kill PL every single time. And with Legion having a Blade Mail, we should be able to kill Bloodseeker. Problem is, I'm not doing so great against the PL anymore. And Razor's effectiveness is a little bit lax. He's okay. He could just be bigger. I have to ult right when Legion gets close. I could probably kill the Tinker. The problem is I don't have Manta yet, so I can't throw off his blind, which is a problem. I don't remember if it does throw off blind, to be honest with you. I feel like it doesn't. I got you, fam. I am blinded, unfortunately. Oh, throw Tinker to the dogs. That's so huge. And him being silenced right now is also huge. That was so freaking huge. And Venge's gonna die too! You can attack, you... Oh, it wasn't his. I understand. I didn't know Venge bought, a, Hurricane Pike. I don't mind tanking this. I'm totally good with tanking this. Oh, nice. Huh. That's dead. Another dead hero. Alright, we probably have to back now. Basher. Venge is so greedy. I cannot believe he did that. I cannot believe he did that. I'm not sure. I really think that finishing the Abyssal is probably necessary, and it makes me sad because it's money, but it's okay. Now that I have my Skull Basher, I can actually do things. I'm pretty tanky too. As soon as I hit 25 and I gain that 400 health, I'll be really happy. It'll be like Christmas. Things are going much better. We're definitely catching up really fast. And they should be much more afraid of us late game because we have a Spectre. Their equivalent is PL. We have Spectre Legion. Even Razor's good. Whew, I'm feeling this. Are you guys feeling this? Guys and girls? Problem is, Pudge is actually kind of tanky, so I'm having a little bit of trouble just killing him flat out. Makes me sad. I feel like I should just be able to kill him, but he has a lot of health. Whoa! The bash. Ha 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 ha. Unfortunately, the Benjor really hurts, but that's okay. Alright, then I think a heart would probably be best. Guess gotta tank up. She's won some huge duels. She's actually getting big now. She has 116 duel damage. She's definitely back in... You know, she's starting to be more effective than me, in fact. I mean, that will technically be short-lived in the long run, but right now, I'm impressed. Now I can kill Tinker guaranteed. I mean, they kind of already threw, to be honest with you. Feeding Tinker to us was one of the biggest mistakes of this whole game. And I'm going to forget by the time I get to the end game screen, but that is why we won this game, if we win. Because they fed Tinker to us. Bye. I'm hoping they get greedy. Get greedy, Tinker. I just gotta see him. That's all I want. Come on, Tinker. What's Tinker's color? Green? That's not greedy enough. He's near his team. I think I need Manta. I mean, it would just increase my... It would increase the confusion factor over who Bloodseeker needs to rupture, which I think is a big factor. And it would throw off the blind, I believe, and the slow. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I guess Heart's okay. I'll do Heart, whatever. Because I'm really not that tanky, even with the 400 health. I'm only at 2,700. I could definitely be tankier. Oh, they do have Diffusal. Crap. I did. I forgot about Diffusal. I need to purge that. I can't let Diffusal be on me. Not being able to move like that when it's a big fight, that's catastrophic for me. I don't need to help with this one. I'm just back up for when something else happens. Stream sniped you? What do you mean by that? I was going to say he can see what item I have queued up. So it doesn't necessarily mean that he was watching the stream. Though if he was, that would be great. The fudge fail. Ha 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 ha. And that is how you destroy Tinker. I saw him cast. He's about to rearm. You don't get any spells. He can't laser. I already know he's rearming. And then while they're doing that, I'm taking this. No more shrines. Then we take the tier 2 top. I mean, it's over. This is truly a very bad spot for them to be in. I mean, they have a chance to come back. Don't get me wrong. If I was in the other team, I would still say that there was a chance, but it's a really, really rough match. I've set us up for success by making sure we're ready with the wave. Let's do it. There's just more money in our pockets. I'm glad he didn't do the 40 dual damage, by the way. Press the attack is way better. Usually. Alright, I've marked Venge. She tries to swap. Ooh, scary. I threw a dagger. It's better than nothing, right? Bye. Uh-oh. Doesn't get a need to. Oh. Yes. We got the mid-racks. That's big. I wish I hadn't died there. That was kind of foolish. I got a little greedy. Ray's gonna die. Oh, God. What happened? Bloodseeker just gave up. He was like, nah, never mind. That's not worth it. So, we did cripple them. Now that we have a wave of supers coming, which I think happens now, right? Yep. We have a wave of supers coming they're going to have trouble keeping up with. Bloodseeker can clear, Tinker can clear, and PL can clear, and that's it. So they have 3 people who can clear. That's a good amount. The problem is that now they can't fight at full force without worrying about this, basically. Which is great. Gives us a very good place to be at. So Legion did die. I can't tell who the real PL is, by the way. So I can't check if he has dual damage. I don't know if somebody else has dual damage. Tinker does not have dual damage. That's real. He doesn't have dual damage either. Bloodseeker has 18. That's not so bad. I just gotta catch Tinker when he's not ready. Venge doesn't have dual damage. The only person who could is Pudge, and who cares? That's not even worth checking. So Legion has a good amount. I mean, 152 is nothing to shy away from, especially considering he didn't take the talent. I think buyback is more important than Manta. Sad to say, but it's true. I just don't think I'm going to benefit as much from it. I need money. That's what I need. I need to finish this Manta style in a reasonable amount of time. They're not even really pushing this away. They're just kind of keeping it stable, I guess, which is good for us. Bloodseeker and PL. Bye. And I'll take these illusions gladly. That is how you destroy a team. P.S. I got that too. That's GG. Should be GG. We should just take this. Ah. What jerks? There we go, got the biggest part of that. That coincidental walking down so don't get hooked. Gotta protect Legion at all costs. There we go. Tinker, I don't really care about you, but I can just get a bash here, that'd be beautiful. Oh, I feel bad. That was brutal. What are the chances that first hit bash? GG. Alright, we got Megas, we got both their tier 4s. I mean, it's over. I'm happy. We doubled down for this, friends, and I know we did. We got 250 tokens riding on it. Yes, give me the 250, even though it's not that much. Still, give me the 250. I remember, by the way, this guy. Boom. That's what you get. And this guy, cool dude. Cool dude. Let's see what it is, friends. I'm excited. 48. Not as much as it could have been, but it's still good. So we averaged... Well, we ended the night with a plus 24 MMR, putting us at 34-37. Is that right? What did I start with? 34-13. So yeah, that would add up. So I had 34-13 at the end of the last stream. I'm now at 34-37. We were slowly crawling our way up. So I'll try to make this a quick breakdown because we are significantly past our normal run time. Not that you guys care, I'm sure. I'm sure you're happy. I just gotta get sleep at some point. So... Net worth. Me and, funny enough, Silencer were the ones with all the money. I did not know Silencer had money. I guess he did. He did buy an Ags, which I see no reason for. The only reason the Ags matters is to pierce spell immunity and to deal extra damage when someone's silenced. So obviously when they're silenced, that's great. Awesome. But that's really selfish. When there's no magic immunity to pierce, it's like you're just going to do a little bit of extra damage. Like we could have used anything else. That's a bad item. That's okay, though. He apparently was just farming most of the game, I guess. He got a lot of assists. I didn't know he had money. Interesting. I guess the rest of us also bought back, and I don't think he ever needed to. So that mattered, too. On their team, all their money was on Bloodseeker, which was scary for a while. But it's all on one person, so if we can kill him, which we can. He's not that tanky. You just kind of do what you want. Now, we did buy some tanky items, like an Abyssal Blade and Scotty, and that's what he needed to do. I think this Bloodseeker built exactly what he needed, like Sanjinyasha too. Having a ton of health, the ability to chase, some lockdown, the ability to stop people from running away in general, except it just didn't matter because he couldn't solo the game. Venge screwed them by killing Tinker, a lot of bad swaps in general. She knew what she was doing, but she built right click, and that was wrong. They needed a support, and she wasn't a support. She was building like a carry. That was a problem, which I think is just lovely. Pudge, did they even buy wards, by the way? They did. It was all Pudge pretty much. I mean, Venge bought some stuff, but Pudge bought a lot of stuff. Pudge was forced by the Blade Mail, which I understand, but he just never really got the items he needed because he was way too broke, because we just targeted him like crap. He could never do anything. I feel bad. Tinker did what he was supposed to do. The only problem that Tinker had was that he picked into a Spectre. I don't know what... And a Legion Commander. I don't know what the heck that was. That was dumb. He picked into a counter. The reason we really won was counters. As you may have seen, when things started rolling, Earthshaker ruins their whole team because PL screws them all by making illusions. Legion Commander, same thing. Screws them all because of all the illusions. I kill Tinker all game. Spectre kills Tinker. I don't have a big problem with Pudge either. If he's standing off to the side, I can target him. Radiance hurts PL a lot. Razor hurts people like Bloodseeker and if you can get PL, which is rare, a good amount. And Silencer is really strong against PL because he can't get out of there. And Tinker because he can't get away because he can't rearm. If he's already on cooldown, he can't rearm. Makes Pudge useless. I mean, it was a huge... We just had all of the matchup. That's really why we won. Now, we had some problems for a while. I did not know that was that dramatic. That's crazy. I guess we just didn't have any farm on Silencer yet, I think. And we had no farm on Earthshaker. So they just had a ton of farm at this point, which I did not notice. But we just came back really fast. I mean, we had a small dip there when we lost... I think that's when we lost a lot of team fights and I had to buy back and stuff. But we ended up just at that point, we were already had all of the items we needed. This is just the matchups. This was the early game, which we actually did well in. But then we lost our footing and we let them kind of outplay us and take their early advantage. But it was bound to go the other direction. I was always doing well with farm. I was surprised that I actually passed Silencer, I guess. No, sorry, Bloodseeker. I'm surprised I passed Bloodseeker at the end. That's a big deal. But I was always doing relatively well. Silencer caught up, but he wasn't doing well early. Legion was fine. She was kind of in the middle of the game, which is no big deal. And Razor was high for most of the game. We had a really great early game, which set us up to take the pain that we took. Most of that was due to bad play, but also some bad items. Silencer bought a 25-minute Midas. Huge mistake. Dumb. Hate him for it. Earthshaker had a really slow Blink Dagger, and I don't blame him, but it was very slow, and it really hurt us because we needed him to rush that crap. Not really his fault, though. Ags might have been a little bit greedy, but that's fine. He needed mobility because they kept diffusal blading him, so I understand. That's fine. Legion got a relatively well-timed blink. Legion was doing work. I have no problem with Legion. All fine. And Legion didn't want to get blinded. I think that's why this Lincoln Sphere is here. Razor built fine. You know, a little bit of tank, a little bit of attack, some magic immunity, then a butterfly. You know, that's just all regular stuff Razor should build. So on their team, they had some problems too, though. PL built fine. I won't complain. I think that Vlad's is a little bit weird nowadays. I don't really like the Vlad's build, but it's fine. Bloodseeker built a Hand of Midas, which was really aggressive. And then built everything he was supposed to build, but it really did slow down his early game. They should have tried to take early game faster. That's probably the build they should have gone. Pudge was poor. Venge is all wrong. Tread's probably wrong because they have nobody here who can have mana boots besides Pudge, I guess. And Pudge is supposed to have Tranquils, to be honest with you. So it was wrong of him to go Treads. He should have gotten Arcanes and then got a mech. And then maybe like a Ghost Scepter or something. That would have been great. But instead he built Greedy Carry and he lost his game. He lost his team the game, to be honest with you. And then he killed Tinker, which was great. We had the matchup, so we were probably going to win no matter what in the long run. But they really had some bad plays that screwed them. Well, either way, I've netted 24 MMR. I am pleased. Tomorrow when I'm off stream, I get another play at Slark's Riptide Rumble. I'm happy about that. And we'll get our token back. I know everyone's excited for the Devil Downs. They're always heart attack inducing. We can also see what happens next time the stream comes. We can take a look at the Arcana vote if you guys haven't in that amount of time. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all this coming Sunday. See you there.